This is the face of the YouTube OG, someone who's been posting on this platform for over 12 years, started in the lifestyle blogs and eventually graduated into being the leading expert on YouTube when it comes to Airbnb and short-term rentals. How did she accomplish this? Could you replicate her success? Let's find out. Shelby Church started her career in a lifestyle blog, specifically talking about her school experience, prep sessions, different kind of topics that teenagers would discuss in their videos. Her athletic career is actually what truly set her on the path towards becoming the Airbnb princess of YouTube. You see, when Shelby started to swim professionally, the composition of the water adversely affected her hair and her skin, something that I'm painfully aware of, someone who swam professionally for 7 years and someone who looked like this at the beginning of my swimming career. Yep. Well, for Shelby, luckily, she was able to figure out the better skincare routines and hair care routines that she started to share with her audience. Videos like shopping hauls, the education on how to make the most of Instagram were the ones that truly settled her in the niche of being a lifestyle creator. So how did she make it from over here all the way to the other side of YouTube? Throughout normal experimentation as a YouTuber, you try on different shirts, myself including. You try out different genres, different style of videos. You see what actually sticks with your personality and what you enjoy making. When it comes to Shelby, she's done tech reviews, she's done real estate walkthroughs, she even done investment advices. And one of her most popular videos ever, and also one of the highest grossing ones, was her review of how people make money on Amazon. Not yet relevant to the real estate, but bear with me because this was the seed number one. Around the same time, Shelby also made this video of how people make money on Airbnb. And the combination of her experience in investment advisory, her experience in real estate, seeing how well on the revenue side the videos about Amazon and Airbnb performed, got her wheels spinning and created this amalgamation of ideas that resulted in an investment into real estate, conversion of that real estate into Airbnb, and making money through the short-term rentals. But the path wasn't that easy. In a well-documented series where Shelby walked us all the way from the point of finding the property and purchasing it through all the renovations to the point of actually renting it out on Airbnb, you can see that it was a ton of work. It was nearly $500,000 in investments later, and even starting off and getting the clients was not as simple as it may seem at first. Throughout that experience, it's interesting to see how Shelby leveraged her YouTube presence to study more about Airbnb, study more about short-term rentals, and she created a series called Checked In, where she actually goes and visits different unique spots all the way through the United States that were converted into some form of short-term rental. Clearly, she got hooked to the point that this is only her first investment, and she already purchased a plot of land with another YouTuber where they're developing another short-term rental, and I bet there are a few more around the corner. Shelby went ahead and started also her newsletter called Checked In as well, where she covers the recent developments in Airbnb and short-term rentals. It's crazy to think that she started all the way over here with this idea of being just a lifestyle vlogger, and slowly through different turns in her life ended up being a go-to expert when it comes to the short-term rental investments and Airbnb in general. So how would you now take this seemingly random path from one side of YouTube to another and apply it to your journey? Well, in my mind, it starts with a very simple step. You have to realize that every overnight success is sometimes decades in the making, or dozens of years in case of Shelby. You have to understand that greatness takes time and you have to commit to the idea. And you also have to know that Shelby's superpower was relentless focus on the topic that she was researching and developing through her YouTube channel. When it comes to all the way back in the day when she found those skincare routines that worked for the athletes and she decided to share it with the masses, her constant research and application of the learnings to her own life allowed her to create relevant content to that audience. Now, when it comes to the investment into the rental properties, yet again, she found the interest, she really focused, she studied it, and now she produces great content. And the best part is that as she produces great content, she attracts the relevant people who want to talk to her about their experience in that space, which makes her future videos even better, which again improves the learnings and makes her more visible to other individuals who want to share yet again more of their experience with her, thus creating this positive feedback loop through which Shelby masters her art. This is why the biggest lesson out of Shelby Church's story is that you have to really focus on a space that you also find personal interest in. The best question to use as a filter that you can ask yourself: would you still work on that idea or make those videos, make that content 5 to 10 years from now if you're still making no money from it? If in your case the answer is no, find a different niche, find a different area to focus on. But if the answer is yes, really double down on improving the quality, figuring out the best way to solve the problems that you want to solve in your niche, and eventually the money will come. From my experience watching a ton of content by Shelby, she never seemed to be too eager to monetize her content. She was much more focused on developing the idea for each video. And you can see that now it yields her the ultimate ROI because her RPMs are much better, she makes more money per each video. She started to attract better advertisers and partners who are really interested in placing their ads next to the high quality content like the one Shelby produces. And that allows her to fund her future ventures and create themes and topics and areas that she can explore, retell them to her audience, and push herself and her business to the next level. I have so much respect for Shelby, especially after doing it for over 12 years. I love the fact that she found her success and she clearly doubles down on that niche and develops very interesting content. And if you're curious to learn more about similar kind of creators, why don't you check out this video that I made about Enes Yilmazer, another great real estate focused creator who found his own niche and his own take on the topic. And if you enjoyed my content, please like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next Saturday. Peace!